Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than the 5th Grader? My name is Will Riley, and today we have teachers versus students. Representing the students, we have Eli and Nzidi, and the teachers, we have Mr. Bowman and Miss Los. Now, Eli, this is your first time on the show. How do you think you're going to do?
There's a few nerves, but that's expected, I'm just excited to see what I can do.
Nzidi, second time on the show, and the first time you had a bit of a controversial answer. Do you feel like you're going to match that performance today, or will you change it up?
Gonna change it up for sure. Winning team right here.
All right, Miss Los, you have a lot of pressure being the teacher here. Do you think you'll be able to match this? And, there could be a math question on there, so how do you feel about that?
I hope there is a math question or two. I'll feel good about those at least. I've got a good partner though.
All right, Mr. Bowman, you said that you studied beforehand. Do you think that's gonna help, or do you think that it's just natural and you're gonna be able to answer these questions with the ability you've learned over the years?
Oh, I think studying always helps. Remember that, kids. Studying always helps. And I think we'll do really well because I have Miss Los here to help. And wait a minute, I was told there would be no math.
Oh. We'll find out. Let's get to it. Question 1. Which continent? Eli.
Africa.
That's correct.
What?
Question 2. What is the largest planet in our solar system? Mr. Bowman.
Jupiter.
Correct, 1-1.
What?
Yeah.
Question 3. What is the main language spoken in Brazil? Eli.
Portuguese.
Correct, 2-1 students.
How are you guys answering these so
Question
fast?
4. Which galaxy do we live in?
Milky Way Galaxy.
Eli. That's correct, 3-1. Come on, teachers, you guys got to get into it. Question 5. Who painted the Mona Lisa? Eli.
Leonardo da Vinci.
That's correct. All right, the score is 4-1 in favor of the students. Teachers, how do you feel like you're going to get back in this game?
We got to get the next few right. I think
how
we
it
can do it.
Mr. Bowman.
I think we need to play better defense. Do something about this guy over here.
All right, let's get back into it. Question 6. Who was the first man to walk on the moon? Miss Los.
Neil Armstrong.
That's correct.
All right.
Big one for the teachers there. Question 7. What is 14 times 3? It's teachers. Miss Los.
42.
Correct. She got the math question. Question 8. What is the main ingredient in bread?
And what?
Yeast.
Not correct. Miss Los.
Flour.
Correct.
No way.
Just started baking bread.
Question 9. What is the largest rainforest in the world? Eli.
The Amazon.
Correct. All right. The score is 5-4 with 2 questions remaining. Teachers, you have to get both of these right to win. Students, you only need 1. How you guys feeling going into these last 2? We'll start with you, Eli.
Started off hot and then pressure got to my head and choked a little on the next ones, but I'm ready to clutch up here.
Now, Nzidi, you've been pretty quiet over there. Is that a strategy or are you just struggling?
I'm just letting Eli answer all of them. Yeah.
So strategy. Miss Los,
strategy.
you went on a bit of heater there on the end. How you feeling?
Good. Still nervous since we have to get both of the last questions right. But I think we can do it.
All right, Mr. Bowman, it's time for you to dig deep and get these last 2 answers right. What are your thoughts? Think you guys pull through?
I'm ready to go. I'm calm, I'm collected, and I'm ready to win. Let's go.
All right, let's get into the last 2 questions. Question 10. What is the process of a caterpillar turning into a butterfly? Eli.
I'm a pass it out if you don't even know it.
We're gonna call it.
Oh, wait.
Mr. Bowman.
We're going with metamorphosis?
That's correct. And we're on to our final
I
question.
knew that.
And it's a tie, right?
Tied 5-5.
I knew that.
Final question. Are we ready, both
We are
teams?
ready.
Yes. Come on.
All right.
Okay. You
Question 11.
It's a riddle.
I'm tall when I'm young and short when I'm old. What am I? Mr. Bowman,
A mountain.
that is not correct.
Wait, can you
Students, we
repeat
have an answer.
Hold on.
On the screen. I'm tall when I'm old, when I'm young.
Do we have a time limit?
Short when I'm old. What am I? 10 seconds. Seconds. Students get
Oh,
to
do they have to? Okay.
Oh.
Need an answer here. 10 seconds, no answer.
No. Yeah.
I have no
I'm gonna
idea.
pass back to the teachers for the win. Miss Los.
I mean, is it a person?
That is not correct. Back to the students.
All right, let's think about this. I'm tall when I'm young.
Short when I'm old.
An icicle, because it melts.
An iceberg.
What was your final answer, Eli?
Oh, I'm on the right track then. Is it snow?
That is not correct. Back to the teachers. Mr. Bowman.
Snowman.
Not correct again.
Is it ice?
It's not ice.
Yeah, can we get a hint?
I don't know.
Let's implement one hint.
I don't know the answer, so.
You don't know the
So,
answer?
so it could have been either of it.
So we could have gotten that.
You've been saying the answer.
How about she just says it as like an officiator?
All right, this is to both. First person to hit it, Mr. Bowman, pull that hand back. The hint is, it burns.
A candle.
That is correct. Yeah! To win.
Let's go.
What a shocking turn of
just won.
events. The students upset the teachers 6-5. Would you guys come back to defend your title in a future game?
I mean, I think we would. I mean, great teamwork there, you know.
Yeah, great.
You know, just great strategy, you know, everything.
Yeah.
Now with ZD, you lost last time you were on here, but you finally get the win. How does that feel?
It feels amazing. Our strategy worked. We were talking about it before where I just stayed quiet and he just answered all the questions, so.
Very selflessness. Teachers, you guys lost a heartbreaker. How do you feel?
A little bummed, but that's okay. Hopefully we get invited back and we can redeem ourselves.
Now, you guys taught these two wonderful students. Do you see that maybe you guys are the reason they won today? Would you think that?
Yeah.
It probably is, yeah.
Yes, that's a good point.
All right.
Yeah, and I also taught Miss Lowe's.
Yes.
She was my
Yeah,
student
he
here
did.
about
Yeah.
many years ago.
Well, it's all from Mr. Bowman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost. And if I may say, I still like my answer, mountain. I still like that.
Yeah.
What teachers would you guys like to see next on a future episode?
I would like to nominate the GOAT, Mr. Bernard.
Mr. Bernard, is he the in teacher you want to see?
I'd love to see Miss Gebin on here.
Miss Gebin, all right. Miss Gebin, Miss Bernard, we'll see if we can make that happen. Thank you to the teachers and students for coming out for this episode. We'll see you guys next week on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?